Let him that has ears hear what the Spirit is saying to the church. You are listening to the Shofar podcast, where clarity is sounded and alignment is restored. Welcome to 40 Days of Lent, a journey of unlearning, relearning, and realignment. If you're ready to think again, see again, and grow deeper, let us begin. And this is the Shofar. Hi, welcome to day 5, and our topic is emptying the cup. A full cup cannot receive more. Many prayers go unanswered, not because God is silent, but because the vessel is already full of assumptions, full of fear, full of a lot of things, full of certainty. Emptying is intentional. It is choosing humility over pride, space over noise. God fills those who come empty, not impressed. In this episode, don't ask for more. Ask to be emptied, because what God pours next requires space. Can you say this after me? God, I come before you empty and honest. Prepare me to receive. Remove every weight and false certainty. Fill me with transforming truth. You see, most times in life, what we need is to empty our cup. I know we have so many things in our hand. Can you let go of those things and allow God to use your hands for greater works? David says, "Thou Lord, who hast stitched my hands for war and my fingers for battle." That means David is a willing vessel. In my Father's house, there are many vessels unto honor, different materials, but the truth of these vessels is that some are unto honor and some are unto dishonor. Some vessels are unto dishonor because they are actually full already. God has no use for them, but some vessels are unto honor because God is willing to inhabit those vessels and use them. So can I tell you, in this episode, I want you to think about it. Sometimes you need to delete some files. You need to delete some backlogs of things from your system. Delete some things from your laptop to create space to get more. Because every application, every software, every move of God requires space. And there are some things you are holding on to. Like that book, God's Generals, why others failed. Some of them held on to things that God has left. They were in places where God was. And some of them, they don't believe that God can move in certain manners. That's how it is. So sometimes you need to empty your cup. You need to empty yourself and be open for God to use you more. So there are some things in your laptop today that you need to delete. There are some things you don't need again that you need to get rid of. Can you get rid of those things so that you can have enough space for more? I would say this again, dear friends. You need to understand that in the way of life, in things that you do, you must always create space that God can inhabit. You need to let go of some things. Like I've always said at the beginning of this podcast, that there are some things you're holding on to. There are some things that they were truth, but now you found out that they're no longer useful. They're no more transforming. Let go of them and be open to learn your truth. Till next episode. Bye. This is a chronicle of chronicles of the books of books, books written inside out, books void and full, books written in the archives of Yahweh. Let the sound settle within you. Reflect honestly. Join me tomorrow on the Shofar podcast. This is the 40 Days of Lent, and this is the Shofar.